1, boop.
You know who I like?
Who?
Koji Kondo.
He does music.
Yes. He did the music of this game.
Oh shit.
It's about time you
That's a little loud, General Pepper. I'm gonna turn you down.
It's about time!
Can you not? So we're doing the hard course today.
Hardcore hard course.
Which, ironically for me, is actually easier because I play it more and I'm used to it. So enjoy. There's Corneria again. Ah!
Where the fuck you off to?
Watch out! Don't be on your tail.
Whoa! Thanks, Bob.
Nope.
I thought they had me.
This universe makes me ask a lot of questions. And none of them have answers. And it makes me a little pet peeve. But
I can answer them.
most of the world building is... Well, like... So... Did humans ever exist?
No.
Everybody stay alert.
Then why are they so human-like?
Because they just are.
Okay. That's what I mean. But at the same time, it does have some great world building. I was gushing about that earlier with the whole Husky squad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Subtle world building. I love it. Cause you don't need to fucking... I mean, I love like Elder Scrolls and stuff, but you learn about the world by just random books. Like in-universe textbooks, and it's like a little weird. You do find like books that are like poetry books and stuff that like show the culture through like a much more involved light. But like,
I guess I should be thankful.
You gotta save Falco there to go to the hard route. You don't save Falco, you're gonna go to the easy route, and all your friends are gonna laugh at you.
Pro Tips 101. You don't want your friends to laugh at you while playing Star Fox.
You don't want your friends to think you're a little bitch, do you? You gotta fly through all these rings, too. If you don't fly through all these rings on the water, then you're gonna go to the easy course.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn.
You gotta save Falco and fly through the rings. Those are the requirements. And then Falco will say, "Follow me, Fox." And then instead of flying straight, you'll turn right here and you'll go into the waterfall. Aw, shit.
Huh. What? Wow.
What?
That's a lot of things to do in like the first level. Is it different from here on out?
It's different for every level how to get to the... oh, what do you mean? Is what different from here on out?
Like the entire game.
Yeah, that's how you get to the hard course.
Damn. Because doesn't the medium course like split off like midway through the easy course?
On the second level. The medium course starts after the second level. And you can get to it from the easy course or the hard course.
Oh, okay.
If you don't fulfill the requirement on the hard course second level,
It goes to the medium
then
course.
then you know you go to the medium course.
Huh.
But if you do it well enough, then you go to the next hard course
That's
level.
interesting. And I bet you that for a while there was like no manual on how to do the courses, and people found it out on their own, right?
Who are you guys?
Yeah, I'm sure. It might have been an issue of Nintendo Power or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
I love how it's like nowadays, like people just check like the source code for the game and shit like that, or
Yeah.
they're like,
That was
oh
so
yeah,
hard
here's
to
the
do
secret.
back then, though.
Yeah, I know. That's why you like when people figure it out in these games. It's always like just a sheer coincidence, or they tried everything just in case. And it's like, god damn. Like,
Just try every input at every point in the game.
More like your father.
That's what people fucking did.
Isn't that how like
People still do that for
people
like
discover the
speedrunnings and stuff.
The Konami code?
Yeah, I guess so. That makes sense.
cheats used to be like that.
Yeah.
I love hearing about like people who discover games, who discover like Easter eggs in games like several years after the game has been out. I'm not gonna give any spoilers for the Arkham games because you haven't played through all of them, but I will say, shortly before Arkham City was released, somebody found an Easter egg in Arkham Asylum, where if you blew away a door or a wall that wasn't marked as a blow-up wall,
Yeah.
if you blew it up, there was a secret room that had plans to set up a place called Arkham City.
Okay.
There's like 5 years apart between not 5 years. It's like 2 years or 3 years apart between the games. It was so much like no one knew about Arkham City when Arkham Asylum came out, but that Easter egg was thrown in there to foreshadow the future. And they didn't find it until Arkham City was already announced because it was just so well hidden.
Yeah. That's cool.
I just love it when people find Easter eggs like long after. Because you just know that somebody did that by complete accident and they were like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean?
What's going on? Oh shit, they're dive bombing it.
Do people die in this universe?
Sometimes. Whenever like their heart stops beating and they stop breathing.
Thanks, smartass. I know Fox's dad's dead, but like in the canon, do you like see characters die often?
I mean, like you see their ships go down and explode and stuff.
Okay. It's like a don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah.
That came out. That's not a.
Don't tell.
You know that situation in the military when gay soldiers can be openly gay and they were repressed? Yeah, it's like that, right?
It's just like that.
It's kind of like the Marvel universe. Well, not as much. I feel like in the Marvel universe, there's a lot of there's like a lot of like non-important characters who die, and no one just mentions that until they need conflict like Civil War, which is fine. I'm not like bashing the Marvel universe. It'd be hilarious if Iron Man like blasted somebody, and then Captain America was like, "Jesus Christ, you killed him!"
Excuse me? I don't think so.
Captain America's killed people too, though. But they was Nazis.
Hey, leave me
They're not real people.
What about Hydra? Well, they were future Nazis. Oh, I should have put. Oh, you're gonna have to put spoilers for Winter Soldier.
Oh, whatever. That movie came out in
I know.
2014.
I was joking. Spoil Winter Soldier. What do you mean Hydra was in S.H.I.E.L.D. the whole time?
Take him down with one shot.
Got him. With a bam.
We're gonna break through that fleet. You're becoming a better pilot.
Thanks, Peppy.
I'm not really a better voice actor. Fox sounds weird. You know what I mean? He's a little.
He's made to.
very
He's supposed to have like a specific type of voice.
It comes off the opposite. He has a very generic voice.
I think that's the point, though.
Oh, I don't like it.
the head. Looks different.
Because I've always heard him like speak in later stuff, and he sounds a lot more. He's a little cocky, but he's very heroic. Like that's what it
Yeah.
always. Like almost like a Han Solo type, but a little less unsavory. You know what I mean?
Shield ally.
God. Okay,
Yeah.
we have to cast Harrison Ford in our Star Fox puppet movie. He's too old. Who plays Han
This
Solo
type of-
in the new?
I don't know. Alden Ehrenreich. This type of voice is actually my favorite for Fox. I like when he sounds like an old it's almost like an old timey radio announcer.
He just sounds.
All range mode.
To me, he just sounds kind of generic. in like the voice actors not putting any effort.
I completely disagree. Yeah, this is a lot of people's favorite voice actor for Fox.
Well, damn.
I think he
I'm sure I'm
actually.
pissing people off.
You probably are. He actually comes back, I'm pretty sure, for the 3DS remake of this game, and
That's cool.
most of the newer stuff. I think he's the same one from Zero.
He just sounds kind of bored. But what do I know? I'm definitely coming at this as a not as a non-fan, but as a. Well, I'm not a fan, but at the same time, I don't want to say I'm not a fan because
Report in.
I think he's hamming it up personally. So
I don't. He doesn't sound like how a real person talks.
none of them do. That's the charm of it.
But, like-
That's what I love about it, is that everybody is just fucking like just hamming it up. No one's talking like a real person.
I'm not saying okay. I'm saying like he sounds like he's not. Like the emphasis is all wrong. Like I can't tell what emotion he's feeling. Like he doesn't talk like a person at all. Like Slippy will be like, "Oh no!" Like that. Of course, that's over the top and stuff like that. Or Pepe Hair's like, "Do a barrel roll," you know, like. But Fox is like, reporting in. Like it sounds like he's an AI almost trying to but it's definitely coming from a human voice. It's really hard for me to explain. It sounds like the actor is just reading the lines for the first time. And I know that sounds incredibly insulting. And it is. And I know I'm pissing off a lot of fans. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I'm sure there are 2 people out there who agree with you. Don't worry.
Yes. Yes. That's more than usual. But I'm not saying the actor is actually shit or that you're shit for liking the actor. I don't want so many people are so upset about just really subjective shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like his voice. That's.
I'm gonna check out the bioweapon.
Are you? That was a joke, everyone.
I can't tell because you sound like shit.
I'm just saying, people get so bent out of shape when you share your subjective opinion on a fucking. And it's not just if you dislike something, if you like something too. Goddamn, tell the internet you like The Last Jedi and watch them fucking attack you in fucking droves.
Oh, I know.
We love The Last Jedi.
It's juicy. Last Jedi is the best Star Wars movie.
It is the best Star Wars
I'll
movie.
fuck you
I will
up.
fucking die on that hill. People are like,
George Lucas can suck it.
yeah, the original ones are fun. They're campy.
Look, Empire Strikes Back is one of my favorite movies of all time. Easily. Okay? Last Jedi is a better movie.
Okay,
Sorry.
can I say something about... I grew up with Star Wars, and I loved Star Wars as a kid. I was nostalgic as fuck. I saw the first 3 back to back. When I say first 3, I do mean A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. Back to back, in a hospital. They let you rent the VHSs there. I had a family member that I was visiting in the hospital. And I had to stay there for a long time. And so I would rent the VHSs there, and my dad told me, you better watch Star Wars, you'll love it. It's spaceships. You love spaceships. I'm like, oh, I do love spaceships. So I loved all of it. And it's just, growing up, looking back at it, I do get a nostalgic feeling for it, and I do love watching it. It's cheesy, and it's hammy, and it's just fun. I do not feel emotional at any fucking point in the Star Wars. And they don't, the original movies do not make you think very hard.
They're not meant for that.
No.
They're perfect for what they are, for what they're trying to be.
The Last Jedi is like a deconstruction, and I think that's beautiful. Because that's exactly what that... If we kept making fucking just...
Yeah,
random
sorry if
ass
that
what-
ruins your childhood or whatever, but...
That you actually have to fucking think about this one. Goddamn.
I like when things challenge me.
And I like when things change. Like, you can't keep making the same goddamn movie. They made Force Awakens, and it was too alike for a lot of people. And a lot of the story beats were similar in Return of the Jedi to both Empire Strikes Back, or not Return of the Jedi, fucking Last Jedi to Return of the Jedi and Empire.
But like when you
they turn them on their heads.
when you just up and start calling things plot holes just because you don't like them, you're reaching. I'm sorry.
That and
If you run into something at light speed, it's gonna blow up. I'm sorry. That's real. That's real life, and you can fuck off. You're an idiot.
Thank you for coming to our rant. There's just so many. It's okay to not like The Last Jedi.
Yeah, you can not like The Last Jedi. You can not like it all you want. But if you're gonna tell me that running into a fucking ship at light speed wouldn't blow it up, you're a goddamn moron.
You're really on this
You're a
light speed
fucking
thing.
retard.
I'm trying to talk about something really on this light speed thing.
Yeah, it really pisses me off, that particular argument.
The
Sorry.
thing that bugs me is the people going, oh, the SJWs. I've learned in my years of being a person who uses the internet that SJW now means just anyone who disagrees with me.
Oh yeah.
If that's all it means is...
And I
It's
used
such
to
a
use
no.
that term unironically, you know? I'm sure...
we all did cringy shit.
didn't you? Did you use that term unironically ever?
Probably.
Probably.
I was definitely hanging around certain groups that were making fun of, like, Tumblr and stuff. I thought Tumblr was, like, the worst. And then I realized that Reddit is just as bad as Tumblr, but, like, in a different direction. And that's what you gotta know about. All of these websites are kind of terrible.
They're all cringe.
I'd say Facebook is the only one that is just almost nothing but cringe. I mean,
yeah.
it depends on who your friends are and what they're sharing. Some of them just share jokey little memes or whatever, it's whatever. But, God, like, the anti-vax stuff really spreads on Facebook like wildfire.
Yeah.
It's because Facebook appeals to an older generation.
An older generation that is prone to just believing news.
Are anti-vaxxers like the bane of the, what is it, the, Gen Xers?
What'd you say?
Aren't a lot of anti-vax people Gen Xers?
Hell if I know.
Well, I know there's the bad of the bunch for the baby boomers and the bad of the bunch for the millennials and stuff like that. I know, like, what kind of, like, stereotypes they fit under, but I just realized that the anti-vaxxers are usually Gen Xers, right?
I don't know.
I don't know, they're usually like my parents'
I
age.
try not to associate myself with anti-vaxxers.
I don't either, but I mean, I look at posts made by them.
Yeah.
I have a bad habit of following a lot of subreddits that are pointing out terrible people, and it really makes you think the world is full of terrible people. But you gotta remember that the world is full of...
No offense if you're an anti-vaxxer, I just think that you're murdering your children.
Yeah, no offense. I just think you're completely wrong and your beliefs are a detriment to
Society in general.
We're getting rough on this one.
I don't really care.
This is well, I'm saying this is the hard course, so we gotta be
Oh yeah, it's the hard course.
Yeah. Welcome to the hard course rant. Also,
Fuck you, Clam!
what are some other things that I really...
So let me explain how this boss works now that it's dead. It's got three turrets that fire enemies out on the top of its shell. So I usually shoot those down first, and then it's got two little columns that hold its shell together. And so you gotta shoot those with your bullets, and then when they glow, shoot them with a torpedo. And then once those are gone, he can't close his shell anymore. So then you just shoot his eye with torpedoes until he dies. The end.
Thanks a lot, Peppy.
Back to our rant. No, I'm joking.
I'll take the sky any day.
You think I could say, like, blanket statements and then get certain people to stop watching if they ever do start watching?
Probably.
We don't
I was
have
gonna
any-
say, we
we have,
have like 2 people that watch, so...
I just think I always think it might be funny that somebody watches our channel and they might be like transphobic or homophobic or something, and we're 2 trans women who are in a relationship with each other.
No.
Does that turn you off? Leave. Does that turn you on? Stay. I tried to make a sexy noise and it just started clicking. That's not...
This is
Maybe
one of
it's
my
sexy for
favorite
a
levels.
crab.